Hey, I'm just back out in a different aviary today. This aviary has two different types of birds. It has a couple cockatiels as well as a couple red rump parakeets. And I was just going to come in and show you kind of what they've been doing. We put the nest boxes in a couple weeks ago. So they've started laying eggs and just kind of getting ready for all of that. So I'm just going to show you what has been going on. This first nest box is one of the cockatiel nest boxes, and they have 5 eggs. One of them might be cracked. I might have to take that out in just a second. And they just started laying, so I don't know how developed they are, but that is the first nest. This nest box is one of our red rump pairs that are in here. They have 3 eggs, and this is a young pair. They were both born last year, so this will be their first clutch, and the male is a normal colored red rump, and the female is, I believe it's an opaline coloring. I think that's what it's called, if I remember correctly. And so hopefully they can have some interesting colored red rumps. The last nest box in this aviary is another red rump pair. We just have 2 pairs. This pair we've had for a couple years now, and they've had some nice babies in past years. She has 4 eggs here, and she just barely started setting. Most of the birds just started setting, and so hopefully the eggs are fertile and they'll hatch. This pair is, the male is a blue colored red rump, and the female is just a normal wild type. That's it for this aviary. We do have a couple other pairs that haven't laid eggs yet, but they have been in the nest boxes and they should be laying eggs soon. But those are all the eggs that we have in this aviary. I'm back in with the zebra finches today. Just going to show you a little bit more on what's been going on with them. We have some more eggs, and the babies that we have been getting bigger. Here are our first zebra finch babies. As you can see, they've gotten a lot bigger and their eyes are open, and they're starting to grow some feathers, so that is exciting. And then over here we have a nest box. This just has 2 eggs. It hasn't had any babies yet, so we'll see how those go. Here is another nest box with 3 eggs. It is from one of my new pairs, so I'm excited for this one. No babies yet, but hopefully they'll come soon. Here is another nest with 3 eggs, and then this neighboring nest, no eggs yet, but they should come soon, hopefully. And then another nest that's being built, and we have this other nest with 2 eggs. Here is another nest box with 4 eggs. The one next to it doesn't look like anyone's building a nest in there, but this one has 4 eggs. Hopefully they will hatch soon. Here we have 1 egg in a nest, and then the rest either don't have nests, or this one right here looks like they will be laying some eggs soon. Here we have another 2 nest boxes, one with an egg and the other without an egg. Here are another 2 nest boxes. Both of them have a couple eggs. One has 3 and the other has 5. So hopefully those will hatch soon. That is it for the zebra finches. We still just have the 2 babies that are doing great, and then there's a lot of eggs left. Here is our last aviary. This one also has 2 different types of birds. It has cockatiels as well as Bourke's parakeets. And there's not a whole lot of eggs in here because we put the nest boxes out only a little bit ago. But I do think there are a couple cockatiel eggs, but I don't think there's any Bourke eggs. Here is the first nest box. It's got 2 cockatiel eggs, and this was the first nest box to have eggs. This is another cockatiel nest box, and it does not have any eggs, but as you can see, the pair has come in here and kind of kicked all the bedding around and made their nest, so hopefully there should be some eggs soon. So there's not a whole lot going on in this aviary, but it is kind of early and we just barely put the stuff out a couple weeks ago. But it looks like there is some action going on. We have the one nest with eggs and a couple others that look to be laying eggs soon. So that is the egg update for today.